crowd have already been treated to one fantastic semi-final. They will be in party mood now because Hungary are through to the gold medal match. Will they meet Serbia or Montenegro? That's the next big question to be decided at this European Championships. The Serbian team playing in the white caps, and Montenegro in the blue. And off we go with the first sprint. Serbia playing from left to right, and that's a real clash in the middle. But it's Serbia that come away with the ball. And as good as Serbia are, Alan, we were talking about this Montenegrin team before the game and saying, right, which are the big players for Montenegro? And the list grew and grew. They've got real talent.
Yeah, they have. Immensely strong, and I would say physically one of the most, well, physically the most powerful team here. And that's some going. As we see the first exchanges there. Antonio Petrovic, number 4. You wouldn't want to meet many of this Montenegrin team on a dark night. You see them powering away through in the first counter-attack, and the ball coming to Ivovic.
Oh, good start, very nice start from Pjetlovic there in the Serbian goal. Ivovic, the danger man. 16 goals, and those are all field goals, no penalties to his name, so he's been a scoring machine. But you've got the two Janovics, you've got Brgulian, you've got Petrovic. You know, it really is a list of players. Oh, that's a delightful score. And it is Brgulian that opens up. He has conned Pjetlovic like a good one there.
He has fully conned Pjetlovic, and I think just about everyone in the stadium. Nobody expecting that or cheering for it. And a few of the Serbian players putting their hand up. See, no blocking, they all dropped. The goalie went to sleep.
Oh dear.
It wasn't even the hardest shot we've seen this week.
Well, let's be honest, he caught us out as well, but that's not difficult here in the commentary box. But to catch someone like Pjetlovic out, he was voted best keeper at this year's World League in Doha. That's a good start, and that's a little bit worrying for Serbia as well. You'd expect your keeper in the first few minutes to be absolutely fired up.
Yeah, full alert. And again, you can see the power and the wrestling going on in the centre-back position. Predrag Jokic, number 12. Tough ask there to contain Pjetlovic.
Yeah, you think Pjetlovic at centre-forward is key for Serbia, don't you?
Yeah, he's absolutely mean. Big game for him. But at the other end, the centre-forward, number 8, Janovic wins the exclusion.
Yeah, Filipic in the area where he doesn't really like to do all of his work. He is known as an outside shooter. Top scorer in the World League, Filipovic, this year.
Yeah, big game needed for him. Serbia-Montenegro games, as you imagine, always incredibly close. And the wind up in the shot and goes inside, and that's just incredible. A bounce shot off the top of the bar, inside of the bar.
Ranko Perovic allowing himself a big celebration there, the Montenegro coach. It's the captain, Nikola Janovic, that takes the score.
Right, he took the player, took him out, and then he bounced and goes in off the underside of the bar.
Again, not much movement from Pjetlovic in the Serbian goal. So a score for the skipper, 2-0 for Montenegro. As the Serbian coach, Dejan Savic, watches on. This is the perfect start for the team in the blue caps. But let's not forget, Serbia have their own collection of world-class stars here.
Ivovic there, just a little bit close. You see the indication from the referee. Sergei Nomov from Russia. So Serbia and the White Hats, their first real chance to get back into this game. Looking for the shot, and Gokic does it. He's the captain, steps up to the mark.
Well, Zlatko Radic in the Montenegrin goal will be kicking himself there, but a couple of delightful little pop passes. And eventually the space opened up, but that's near post. He had it covered as well.
Yeah, I think you're right. All right, Simon. Radic will be disappointed at that, but a delight at the other end from the captain.
So Zivko Gokic on the score sheet. Two skippers with a goal apiece. Montenegro 2-1. After that delightful start, the sting has been taken out of this game by Serbia, and that's their quality, that's their experience. They'll be able to manage this situation, and they will be looking to manage it in their favour. Montenegro, though, will just keep coming at them. Oh, superb passes, and that final pass getting across to Nikola Janovic with his arm already cocked and ready for the shot, and he's fired it home.
Yeah, just as you say, the pass from Ivovic, and he knew where he was putting that long before he took it on his hand.
Again, full marks to the centre forward because he'd all but buried the centre back there. Oh, and another quick score. What are Montenegro doing to Serbia here? This is quite superb, and Pjetlovic is looking like a shadow of the man that played the World League this year.
Yeah, counter-attack here, and Darko Bragulian, we've not seen much of him this week, but he shows what he can do. And that bounce shot cross cage. Yeah, Montenegro on a roll.
Draško has been the star, but another man up for Montenegro.
Montenegro flowing with confidence here.
Oh, brilliant no-look pass into the middle, and that looks like it's gone over the line. Petrovic convinced it has, and the officials have confirmed it. Montenegro 5-1, an astonishing first half.
Yeah, well over the line now. The Serbian side absolutely stunned by this attack from Montenegro. 5-1 in the first period.
Well, we're all stunned. And the Serbian fans who are here in force, very, very quiet indeed.
Yeah, 2 goals in the period there from Darko Bragulian, cousin of number 2 Draško Bragulian.
Yes, well played, son. Have a sit down. Good ball into the middle now. This may have drawn the decision, and it has. No surprise, really, to see Predrag Jokic out of the play, and probably a surprise that we haven't seen him go before now, because he's a big unit. He's a heavy defender at centre back.
And it was Pjetlovic there. He was on the back of him. That's a heavy tackle there on Filipovic.
Filipovic making the most of it, like you would expect from one of your luxury players.
It was an exclusion. He was a little bit slow to get out from Janovic.
Good block.
Serbia had 2 advantage, but just 1. Filipovic takes his chance.
And Filipovic staying around there for a bit of afters. Another scorching shot from him. He's got 2 gears, hasn't he? Slow and explode.
Explode, yes. And you can see that was a hit from the captain Janovic. He was excluded for that. And Filipovic did make them pay. Everyone was down there. Radic was down there. The other half of the goal was empty.
It was like a freeze frame as Filipovic waited for the perfect chance. A desperately needed goal for Serbia. So the team in the white caps, 3 goals down now in this first quarter. But Montenegro might just have the last say here. This little ball popped into the middle, but you're not going to get those calls. The officials have been quite strict on those. Well, that's a surprise. That is a surprise, because he didn't look to be going towards that ball, and Radin is out for 20.
So that's a big chance. 6-2 potential for Montenegro here. Jokic, no, that was not the pass to be making.
Well, Jokic found himself in a key position there, but once again, a man who's got a great defensive role for this Montenegrin team, but that's a little bit too cute.
Yeah, Paskovic, number 3, not really best placed, and Serbia come up and score.
Well, they've been made to pay for that. A little bit of overconfidence, I think, from Montenegro, and not applying, Alan, a professional finish to this first period.
No, they've let it slip from 5-1. Serbia have got a couple of goals. Stefan Mitrovic there, number 12. He's got a half-metre spare. He's able to find the top corner.
Mitrovic, one of these players with just a marvellous wingspan, 1.94 m tall, but he's got long arms to go with it, and he very often punishes defenders. So Pietlovic with a speculative long-range effort, has to be covered. It wasn't bad, that was heading top corner, and Radic making sure of it, but a little bit pensive from the Montenegrin goalkeeper, and that's why Montenegro were all over this first period. Serbia are back into it. They've got momentum to take into the second quarter. Well, after the Hungary-Italy game, I think we were going to get another superb spectacle, and at 5-1 up, it didn't look like it was going that way, but Serbia back in the mix now. Montenegro have won that second sprint. Drasko Brgulian it was that got to the ball, so they've got a chance to calm things down, but there were certainly signs towards the end of that first quarter, Alan, that Serbia were getting hold of this one.
Yeah, they did well to come back in, and as ever it was Filipovic that brought them to life with that outside shot on the man up. And back to 5-2. Montenegro look to build. They get a good ball into centre, and they do win the exclusion.
Sasamicic, one of two centre forwards that have operated most of this week. Klikovac the other one. And Montenegro with the ideal opportunity here just to restore a comfortable cushion of 3 goals, and they do. Pietlovic is beaten again. And far corner. And Pietlovic is not looking like a happy man. He's certainly not looking like the goalkeeper that we know he is.
Definitely not, and we can see the exclusion there. Milan Aleksic. This is a lovely shot from Brgulian. You can see him just making that move to his left. He comes inside. Again, Pietlovic missing. And the other end, Abraham.
It's another great goal.
Montenegro on fire.
It's another superb break goal, and Montenegro are absolutely killing Serbia on the break. Alexander Ivovic makes it another goal. He's getting close to 20 for this tournament. And Pietlovic looking like a pretty sorry figure in that goal. Getting frustrated with himself because he's getting hands on these shots and he's not diverting them away from the target. Ivovic scores again. Where does Serbia go from here?
Montenegro have really blitzed them in this opening period and a half. Very strong in the man up, and they've had a couple of counter-attacks as well, which is not what Serbia have been offering up to any team this week.
60% success rate on the shots. I guess Serbia's forlorn hope is that Montenegro can't keep up that kind of percentage, surely, as this match goes on. And if they keep working hard, the chances will come. Jokic out for 20 seconds on a major.
Second of the period. You need to watch for the rest of the game.
Right out to the line, trying to get him behind on this man up. Not got a lot in the middle there, and it's another massive challenge on Filipovic, who's asking why him, why are they allowed to do that to him? Misic is out.
I think that may well be the Montenegrin approach. Get Filipovic off his game, have a few big hits at him.
Oh, good score. They took their time there, Serbia, but they made sure of it. And Radic beaten.
It's all very well focusing on Filipovic. At number 5, Milos Chuk. He scored a few goals as well. As we see that hit again.
And to be fair to Filipovic, that was heavy. Nice finish from Cook, top corner.
Very nice, very nice.
Inside the last 30 seconds of this first half, Montenegro still with this wonderful 3-goal cushion. This is honestly dream territory for them against the World League champions. Oh, backhander to finish that attack off, but that was always going to be into traffic. Big calls, I think, for Dejan Savic, the Serbian coach. He's got to do something about this. He's got to make a few changes, I think.
Chance for Serbia to do something here. Montenegro is excluded for 20. Holding on the arc well at halfway, and that was a chance.
Good ball in.
Comes a begging for Serbia.
Just a little bit tame on that backhand, and Radic did enough, got his body in the way, and it went straight into him. And a marvellous night so far in Budapest for Montenegro continues. They will take a very solid lead into the second half. And for Serbia, well, they've got to change what they're doing. They've got to find something in this next two periods, or they will be competing against Italy for bronze. Another scintillating semi-final, but it's been scintillating for one side only. Montenegro lead Serbia. That graphic is correct, I can tell you, by 7 goals to 4 as we head into this second half. And the first sprint of the second half is won by the team in the blue caps. Montenegro attacking from left to right. Serbia in the white caps, well, still looking very concerned about this whole situation. They just have not arrived at the party. Rajan heads out. It's another man-up situation for Montenegro. They've been quite brilliant on man-up so far.
Yeah, they've shown a lot of confidence, moved the ball very well, as you can see.
Oh,
commentator's curse just as
right on cue.
A couple of drops.
And it's interesting, isn't it? You get that missed pass, and the sting is taken out of the attack, and you end up with a relatively tame shot.
Yeah, the momentum goes, eats up some seconds, and as has happened here, the excluded player comes back in, so we're all square again.
On so many occasions, Montenegro in this game fizzing the ball about from player to player, especially on the breaks, followed by a rapidly taken shot, but real conviction about the attacking, and that's just fizzled out. That'll be encouraging. I'm not sure how much the Serbian players will be feeling it in the pool, but I think Dejan Savic will be encouraged by that, the Serbian coach. And a nice quick ball in on that right side. Back to position 2, looking to set this attack up as they move it round the top.
You see Filipovic there, always looking. They get the ball into centre, but the shot...
Yeah, mishandled, wasn't it? Pietlovic got hold of it, but looks like he bumped it into the water before he released it.
Montenegro will be happy just to trade attacks. 3 goals to the good. Chances will open up. The 5-metre foul, they do find the net. They'll be more than happy to trade.
Well, again, Pietlovic rising. It looked to me like he'd read this one, and he got a good, strong left hand towards the ball. But it sailed into the net. 8-4 Montenegro. 2 blockers there as well.
Yeah, Janovic there just coming across to his left.
Yes, that was unexpected by the bench. They didn't think that was going anywhere near the goal.
Yeah, looked like it was fizzling out as the attack.
So Mladen Janovic, he of the 2 exquisite lobs in the group phase, comes up with a bit of power instead.
Savic doesn't look too concerned. But, I'm sure there's more going on inside.
Yeah, a bit of kidology there, do you think? Just trying to show his players that he's still calm about this whole situation. There's not much to be calm about, though, is there? But I guess the shackles are off now for Serbia. There's nothing to lose from here. They shouldn't be feeling any pressure at all.
Yeah, well, they're turning the ball over. Slobodan Nikic, the big centre forward. It's not going to help the cause.
What Montenegro mustn't do here is take the foot off the gas. That's a very strong challenge. No whistle yet.
It was a poor pass out there from Radic.
And Prolanovic goes. He's been told to go, so he goes. And a real chance here for Serbia. They've done it. And just as we talked about Montenegro not taking the foot off the gas, well, it's all well and good pointing at the officials, but as you say in all sports, play to the whistle.
Yeah, it was a poor ball out from Radic there. We're going to see the replay of the steal. We're seeing Mitrovic there finding the net. But it was Janovic who was unprepared, and the steal from Prelanovic really made that. We don't often see one-on-none coming through the middle.
Listen to that. For the first time this evening, apart from right at the start of this game, the Serbian fans calling Serbia into this Budapest night. And that just shows that as far as they're concerned, this is on again. Ivovic is out for 20 seconds for Montenegro, and the ball is in. And this is a real momentum change in this third period. All wide on this near side. And Cook, once again, the architect. And that is a very clever finish, because Alexic had to hang around a long time, quite literally, before he made that shot.
He did. He was hanging in the air. He was waiting.
Well, Alan, Montenegro will be extremely concerned with this, because it's been a whole run of missed opportunities, and especially on man-up, they just haven't converted.
There's not. They seem to have lost all their confidence on man-up, and the confidence now flowing with Serbia. Filipovic on their man-up. The first-time shot finds the back of the net, and Serbia are back within one.
Now, mentally, this is very, very tough for Montenegro. They made a beautiful start. They've got so far up in this game. They had a 4-goal cushion at one point. There is only going to be one team feeling the mental pressure at the moment, and that's Montenegro. For Serbia, this is fine. This is fine. They're back in the game.
They are back in the game. And it looks like the clock will tick down here. Ball goes in. Janovic. Oh, no, Janovic.
You're kidding me. What an opportunist score. And that will have relieved some of the pressure for Montenegro. A goal from nowhere from the skipper.
Absolutely nowhere. He just rolls round and throws the back hook. And again, Pjetlovic in goal. There'll be questions asked about him. You see the Serbian move at the other end.
Oh, Pjetlovic, we've criticised him tonight, mate. You know, maybe unfairly. Some of that Montenegrin attacking has been superb, but that I'm afraid is another switch-off moment for Pjetlovic, and head in hands.
Head in hands, yeah. I think that sums it up for him this evening. Janovic, as you can imagine, an opportunistic goal for him.
At least he didn't miss his head when he went for the head in hands moment, but it's not a nice time at the moment for the goalkeeper, sorry, for Serbia. And oh well, the change has happened. Pjetlovic looks like he's going to come out. Alan, massive call by Serbia at the top of this fourth period. A change of goalkeeper.
Yeah, Branislav Mitrovic coming in. He's only had one period in the previous 7 games that Serbia have played, and he's now asked to turn it round. Serbia trail by 2 goals in this final period, the semi-final for the European Championships.
Well, if anyone's going to want it, surely he is. So Mitrovic in goal. Serbia still chasing this one. And Montenegro back to 2 goals to the good, as Petrovic is excluded for the 20. And a major foul from him. And another major opportunity here. Still just getting this ball into the perfect position. I just wonder whether that was too many passes, and then ghosting into the centre. His old wingspan again. He's done it.
Yeah, there's lots of space opened up. Mitrovic there, he just made the move from outside to inside where he had been on the post. Nobody went with him. And see the shot right on the underside of the bar, right above Radic's head.
Hammer blow from Serbia. And once again, the pressure is back on the blue caps of Montenegro. And so far, the new goalkeeper, Mitrovic, has not been tested much by this Montenegrin attack. And I think that's got a lot to do with their mindset through these last few minutes, Alan. They're thinking defence, and it's not working. The more you defend, the more you drop away, the more caution that you exercise. the more opportunities you're going to give your opposition, and there are too many good players in this Serbian team to do that.
Yeah, Milos Chuk there, similar to one of the early Montenegrin goals, a long shot and catching everyone. He's done very well though. You can see the way he moved Radic and then brought it back the other way.
Certainly deserved that one, worked very hard for that, and Milos again taking goalkeeper and defenders one way, scoring to the other corner. And spare a thought for Perovic. This has been the 3 quarters really of enjoyment and celebration, but Serbia looking to spoil the Montenegrin party in the 4th quarter. And this now is wide open. What a steal, what a steal.
Things going from bad to worse for Montenegro, and the momentum flowing with Serbia.
And look at the body language in the pool. Look how urgent and full of energy the Serbian players now look. Complete sea change in this match. Oh, that's a great piece of work in the middle. And that surely has to be the call. Yes, out goes Paskovic. And a red card being shown as well. Now, the play's gone on, but nothing will count. Officials have to sort out the decisions. And it looks to me like Perovic, is it being sent away? No, assistant coach. Perovic didn't look too guilty, did he? So assistant coach is gone.
It says
I know
Perovic,
it is,
but
it says
I don't
Perovic,
think it
but no, I
was.
think you're right, Alan. I think it's the
been
assistant coach.
Sent away. So a big chance here for Serbia. Scores are tied, they have a man up. They could take the lead for the first time.
Horrible, horrible period here for Montenegro to try and play through. Are they going to do it from a goal down? Lots of work being done by Serbia here, but no really quick passes coming. There's a bit of space appearing gradually, and it's taken. Serbia have the lead finally in this match, and the Montenegrin players just cannot believe what has happened to them. Back into the 3rd quarter and in this 4th quarter.
And you see the exclusion now, and then the move. Pop from right outside to right post, and Slobodan Nikic shows great hands to divert it across the goal.
Terrific man-up score and real composure from these Serbian players. They haven't panicked, they've burned the clock down, they've got their exclusions, but most importantly, they've found the back of the Montenegro net. And it's now Montenegro that have to show the urgency. That's a good stop. And the substitution by Dejan Savic is proved to be a marvellous one.
Yeah, good there from Branislav Mitrovic. Zander Ivovic, the shooter, number 9 for Montenegro. Usually so reliable from these positions. And Serbia will just try to see this out. Although there is a minute to go. We've seen a few turnarounds in the last minute.
It's not beyond the realms that this one will go to penalties. The way this is set up, well, that's again a very strange situation. A marvellous piece of work from Serbia to rob that ball, but I don't think Montenegro thought that the ball was in play.
Yeah, they all seem to stop defensively. You can see Serbia now just trying to run that clock down. Montenegro could get 16 seconds with the ball if they run it all the way down. They'll certainly not be wanting to foul or get exclusions. And that's what Serbia are looking to draw. A foul and a shot here.
Oh, great backhand effort, bouncing over the bar, and Dejan Savic now trying to get his players to respond, and Montenegro trying to move this ball quickly. They've picked up the call, so first part of the puzzle is in place. Now they need to find the space. Still no exclusion coming, and the clock runs down. Serbia have the ball, and that's it. The hooter goes for the end of this match, and a quite dramatic comeback from Serbia, Alan.
Incredible comeback from being 4 goals down within 6 minutes off that first period. They've just kept on fighting and fighting. And then the final period won 3-0 and